I was probably too old to be thinking that way, but I was anyway. But I remember like immediately going to look at all of my pictures. I'm like, have I disappeared?
Well,
I
you
don't
know
know why.
we're gonna have a whole podcast just about the Back to the Future trilogy because I don't even
Yeah.
to go into like Doc Brown and all that for me. So we're
Yeah,
just gonna
there's
just
enough of that.
stick a pin right there. Okay, so welcome to Holding.
Yay! This is
Yay! Holding
yay.
really isn't that fun, but we're welcoming you to Holding.
No.
No,
No.
ours
No, it's
is.
a yes, we have water and yeah, memories of I would say sleep deprivation and yeah, you don't have no.
I definitely drooled on myself once in Holding when I was asleep. That happened. It was like a whole Ferris Bueller's Day and whatever. Okay, head on the desk. Okay, yeah. Hair and
Well, I
makeup
can't
was
sleep in
really happy.
public, so
I'm
oh,
getting ahead of myself. Okay, so who are
yes,
you?
yes. My name is Nate. I am a retired actor, which I guess you could retire from that in a way. But and as I rediscovered, I am still an aspiring screenwriter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
but now I'm back in the Midwest, so
yeah.
you know.
Where are you? If the
Oh,
if people are listening and they can't read the YouTube screen,
I am in Ohio, which has been rebranded to the heart of it all. Yeah, I saw that today on a sign. I was like, oh, you go, hang on, Slupe, Slupe, hang on. And then everybody goes, oh, H, I, oh, hang. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So, yes, that's where I am. I am in Ohio. And where do you reside, young lady? Did I just say young lady? Oh, God.
I'm so old. I'm in
No.
Queens. I've been in Queens for 11 years. Same little lady cave here. Yeah, DeTalvo in Queens. That's me.
Yay.
I would say that I would say that I'm a retired actor, but I don't know. I still have one toe in the film industry water. We'll go into my ridiculous film industry jobs in a minute, but we don't have to do that. Anyway, yeah.
Too many to count.
We will go into it though. I'll say them, but
Oh,
just
of
not right
course.
now. I want to talk about like
Yeah.
how, well, where we are, what we are, how we know each other. That's what I want to get into before I talk about me.
Yes. Yes. Do we start with how we met each other or how do
Yeah,
we
yeah, I think
know
so.
each other? Well, because I met you at the TikTok diner. Yeah.
Oh, that's taking it back. Yeah. Wait,
Very, very
we have to
early
explain
morning.
though. We have to explain because we're very New York centric,
Okay.
and for the Tracys out there, we
Yes.
have to explain the TikTok
Yes.
diner in New York City.
Mm. The TikTok diner in New York City, right next to Penn Station, which is how I would get home every night after working. It is I don't know if is it still a 24-hour diner?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
during the pandemic it might have taken a pause, but it's 24 again. Yeah.
Yes, everything took quite a shitty
Because I
pause
did some
for.
repairs there recently with the whatever. We're not going to talk about that with the ex, but
Oh
anyway, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
we are not
yeah,
opening that wound right
yeah.
now.
Nope,
I
nope.
almost called you young lady again. I need to stop doing that. Well, actually, that sound following young lady is
Right.
perfect.
That just
Young lady.
cancels it
Ha!
out. Just
Yeah.
cancels it right out.
Um.
Okay. So TikTok diner.
Yes. Yes. And I would usually go there a couple hours. I would go there the night before because I would have a call time of like 5:30 or sometimes
Something fabulous.
5:15. Yeah, and the earliest train I could get would be at 7:20, so I'd have to go the night before to go to work early. Um, so I would always look forward to the TikTok diner though because the food is fucking awesome. Like,
Love the TikTok.
yeah,
I still want them to be a sponsor. TikTok Diner, please be our sponsor. I think I reached out to them,
yes,
but I don't know. Anyway,
I've given you quite a lot of
thanks.
money over the years.
We love you.
um, they have Guinness
Actors
on
love
tap
you.
too, I think. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, and normally the night before, generally the people there are performers. Like it's
Oh
usually
yeah. Oh
like
yeah. Fuck
Broadway
yeah.
dancers
Yeah.
and
It's
yeah,
34th Street.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I get there and I remember I was wearing my badass long coat that I had because it was the first time that I can't remember what production I was on. Production. It required my long coat, and I was like, yes, finally I
Oh.
get to use the long coat. And I thought that was going to be the coolest thing that happened to me that night, but instead, somebody came up to me and asked to see my Tom Waits tattoo.
Right. So we had a ex mutual at the time, and I had
Yes.
just gotten a Tom Waits tattoo, and that person told me that his friend also just got a Tom Waits tattoo, and there was a photo involved, and I was like, okay, I'll look out for this person, and I think I was leaving a gig or a job, and you were getting ready. Obviously, you just said you were getting ready to go on to a gig, and yeah, ba da ba ba. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Well, you
I
wrote
don't.
something. That's what. Fast forward a little
That
bit.
was yes, yeah. That was so I had
I mean, that
written
was a
this.
the whole TikTok was a brief thing,
Yeah, that was a
and
brief thing,
then
and I was like, great. Like I'm finally meeting cool people. It took me long enough, and yes, I wrote a screenplay that I was talking to a few different people about possibly doing a reading of, and yes, this ex friend of ours, said we could do it at his place. I just need to find
right.
people to do it. I think I invited like 10 to 15 people, and only like so many people dropped out the day of. That's you know
I feel
that
like
was
there were
when I
like
was like,
six
oh
people.
yeah, that's right. There's only
Yeah.
6 people. I invited 15. Yeah. Um, and I only got one email, or no, it was a text that said like I'm sorry from that was from my friend Meg. She was like, yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
And for the listeners, put a pin in Meg because we might have her as a guest in the
Yes,
future.
I hope to God we have her as a guest because she's
Yeah,
very
we can
fun.
bribe her somehow.
And but I remember telling my friend, I was like, oh my God, I said the girl that the girl that I met in the TikTok diner, is she available? Because she is perfect for this part that I wrote. And you said yes. But when we actually started reading, I was like, yeah, this is written exactly for you. Like, unbeknownst to me, like I had no idea, like it lined up so perfectly. I actually listened to that recording when I moved back to Ohio.
Wait, did you make a recording of that reading? And I had no idea.
Yes,
Everybody know that. I didn't know it was
yes,
a recording. I don't know. I don't remember you recording it. Oh well, I guess I
yeah,
was just so busy reading. Okay, cool. All right.
yes. So,
That was
I,
how many years ago?
oh,
2015? It must have been
yeah,
2015.
yeah,
Okay. All
magical
right.
year.
Taking it back. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
And
So,
we've been
and
inseparable ever since now.
well, we were, and then we weren't, and then
Yeah.
going. Are we
Boom,
going
pal.
into? Well, where are we now? You're in Ohio. That was also
Yes.
you haven't told anybody. I mean, you said that you were in the film industry and the TikTok diner and blah blah blah, but you didn't
Yes.
say that you were a Jersey boy at the time.
Yes, I was a Jersey boy. That's how, I would take the train, and as I said, at like getting there at like 5:30 or whatever for an early ass call time. I'd have to take the train the night before from Jersey, which is still like a very special place in my heart. Like
Oh yeah.
I do, yeah, I do miss it severely. But finally, I would say about uh almost 2 years now. Like finally, I'm okay with being in Ohio. So
Just go into holding. You want to go into holding?
yes, well,
All
of
right.
course, yeah, because that people want to know why.
Ba
Where the
ba ba
hell is what
ba.
is?
It's the pilot
Yeah,
episode. Okay. All right. All right.
yes. Well, I mentioned
So
it to someone, and I didn't even get down to the reason of it. I just said it's like I'm doing this podcast with my friend. It's called Holding, and they're like, "What, like hands?" Or I'm like, "No, I hate you people."
there's people can have some really dumb stuff like holding holding drugs or holding hands
Yeah, holding drugs. That was the other
or
one.
being in a holding cell because you're going to be arrested or which is kind of
Which
close to being in
Oh, it's
background.
it's very close. It's very close. Yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
close.
there's usually the same number of cops too, but it's all, show cops. I have a show
And
cop story too, but yeah.
definitely the same amount of characters, unhireable. Okay, let's talk about holding. Let's
Yes.
talk about why this fucking episode, this fucking podcast is called Holding.
Mm.
You
Well,
first, then I'll go.
so yes, when you get hired as a background performer, which is something that we all know about.
No,
No,
tell. Okay,
exactly. I
so
know. I know.
pause. So we Nate and I are huge fans of the Smartless podcast, and they always
Yes.
say, "Hold, let's explain this to Tracy." And Tracy is Sean
Yes.
Hayes' sister in what Wisconsin or one of the flyovers. Oh, sorry, you're in a flyover. Oh, God. Anyway,
I'm fully aware of that.
sorry.
That's okay.
Ah, okay. This podcast is going to be
Yes.
very coastal and New York centric. Sorry. Ugh, that sounded
That's
gross.
okay. I'm okay
Okay.
with that
All right. All
because
right. All right. So, to explain to the Tracys out there who have never worked in the film industry, moving forward.
yes.
Yeah.
So when you get booked on a
Booked.
background gig, which is an extra
Extra.
gig as it's commonly known, you have this place where you need to report, which
Right.
is referred to as holding. And if you don't know where it is, the closer you get, there's about 1,000 signs with arrows because they know how stupid some people are.
These weird
Um,
fluorescent signs up and
yeah,
down the streets of New York City
yeah, and they you
and
follow and
otherwhere.
yeah, and it's usually I would say 7 out of 10 times holding is in a church
A
basement.
church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
um,
I
but it's just
call I
a it's
call
a
being a background actor like the tour of the church basements of New York City. Like it's
yes,
yeah. Anyway,
several
sorry.
several church basements. They check you in, which is sometimes can be an annoying process, depending on the mood of the people checking you in.
It's not easy on their end because I've
Oh
been a
no,
PA. So
hell
okay,
no.
okay, 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 okay.
I feel for these people so much.
Yeah.
Um, because
It's
they're
like
one of the only
4
people
a.m.
doing
for
work.
everybody, and it sucks.
Yeah.
And the Teamsters have been there since like 2 a.m. Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
getting ahead of myself.
And yeah, so it's usually a church basement. There's um tables and chairs. Like, it's I feel like I'm where prisoners get visited? Like I feel like I'm describing that place. Except usually those have like vending machines. There's never vending machines. Each production is different
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
depending
yeah,
on
yeah.
yeah, depending on what they need you to do. Like sometimes they need to do stuff immediately. Other times they're like, we're not checking anyone in for like another hour or
An
two
hour.
hours.
Try to find a seat before everybody takes them up.
But generally, yeah, but generally it's the same thing in
Yeah,
every fucking
yeah,
production
yeah.
because yeah, there's people shouting, there's chaos like
Well, the irony about the shouting, and I don't really want to go too far into that, is that there's someone shouting and they really think that people can hear them, but it's like, fucker, you're in a huge space and sometimes there are 100 or more background people. Get a goddamn megaphone because you can shout all you want, but I don't know what the hell you're saying. And
Oh
even if
yeah.
I was in my 20s, I wouldn't know what the hell you're saying. So you're just wasting your breath.
Yes. I actually the leftovers. It was the pilot episode of The Leftovers. He had a megaphone and he brought it into Holding to explain because he understood
Smart.
what you just said. Yeah.
Smart. You don't have I've been on hundreds if not thousands of sets and people don't do that and they yell and then they blow their voice and then they get angry and they get angry because people can't hear them and don't pay attention to what they're saying and don't follow directions and it's like I can't hear you like most people can't.
No.
Anyway,
No.
that's a whole nother. We'll go into that in other
Well,
episodes.
I was gonna
Anyway,
say even with the megaphone, people weren't fucking listening to him though. But
no, yeah,
that's just
yeah,
people.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
people. Anyway, okay.
Um,
But we're why is this podcast called Holding?
most productions are very fucking long days.
Yep.
Like sometimes like excruciatingly long.
Yeah,
There
you.
you reach
Everybody who. Little side note: everybody who's never worked in the film industry, if you want to know why the film industry are constantly on strike,
yeah.
it's because we're constantly working not triple dipped. I mean, there's not triple digits in a day, but double digits all the time, and it's just bad. Okay, go on. Anyway,
Yeah. It feels like triple
that's a whole.
digits in a
It
day.
does feel like,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll go into
Yes.
that in another
Um
episode. We'll go into
and
strikes. Ooh, yeah, we'll go into strikes in another episode. I'm gonna make a
yeah,
note.
we'll
Okay,
go
go
into
on.
strikes. Ugh. Um there, so you get a little, I would say slap happy is one thing.
Punchy.
Um yeah, punchy. Punchy's a great way to
Mm.
describe it. You are just you're exhausted. You've been doing crosses for like 4 hours,
Wait,
you know.
explain to the Tracys.
Okay,
What's a
crosses.
cross?
Okay, so okay, you're watching something and a handsome actor is in the, is in the frame. Handsome actor's in the frame. Let's say he's in the
The
middle of the
principal
street.
actor is in the frame, whether you think he's handsome or not.
Yes. 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 Let's just say Peter Falk's in the street.
Oh, I
And
was imagining actually. Everyone's gonna learn how much I
oh,
love Peter Falk, but I was thinking of
yeah.
John Bernthal. Okay, go on,
Hey,
go on.
that's the same thing. So Peter Falk and John Bernthal are talking. And
And I'm
you're
dead.
supposed to be you're supposed to be paying attention to those people, but it has to look like there's stuff going on in the background and like people walking from one side to the other. Those are crosses. Those are usually when those people are doing that, there's people standing behind him tapping them on the shoulder and telling them to go across the street
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
have to get the timing right to make it look real.
And if you pay attention to a lot of stuff, sometimes they make the same person. A
Oh
bad
yeah.
background PA will make the same person, and you'll find the same background actor in like multiple shots, and it looks
Oh,
really bad.
I see them all the
But
time. That's a
I
whole other
just
thing.
before we go any further with that, can I just say
Yes.
I did background crossing on Tracy Morgan show on roller skates, and
Yeah.
I think I'll post pictures on our Instagram of
The
those
last
skates. But
OG.
anyway, last OG, yeah. But
Well, I
we're
did I
talking
did crossing on Gotham too, so I get it. Yeah.
everybody. No, I mean everybody's done crossing, but I was on roller skates and there were fucking cables all over the floor, so I had to cross over the cables over roller skates. So I had to hop. Anyway, it was a special ability. Anyway,
Oh, yes, we are called Holding because of all these wonderful productions and
because
I
of the
would say
feeling of being
opportunities,
in
the
that
feeling.
space,
Yes, the feeling of being in that space. Yes.
you're gonna be there with
Me,
us, and we're
yes,
gonna have
and me
guests here with
and
us.
oh, of course, and me and Detalvo never actually got to experience that together.
What the hell, man? We were both working in
Not
this. We
once.
were in it,
I
and
know
we
I
never.
tried. I
We
tried.
both
I remember
tried.
I remember I texted you once. I was like, "Did you get this? I actually got something. Did you get this?" And you're
Right.
like,
So this
"We
is actually
are."
holding. Welcome to our holding.
Yes, we are in the same episode of Law and Order, though. But
Which one was that? Oh my god.
it's
The
called
water
Wonderland
tower.
Story. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I was
Cool.
outside the water tower, shot on a different day.
Okay.
Uh,
Cool.
with yeah, that was Richard Belzer's last episode of SVU.
Copy that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone, that's
Yes.
what it is, and we're gonna relive some of our crazy film industry stories, and we never actually were in holding together. So we're inviting you to be here with us in this kooky ass
Yes.
space. And yeah.
I just wish there was more cheap snacks. Like I think that would help.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I also wanted to say why we are doing this podcast because with the post pandemic world, you're in Ohio and we've been if everyone doesn't know what Marco Polo is, it's an annoying app where you can send videos back and forth to each other. So Nate and I have been
Annoying.
sending annoying videos. Well, I mean, I guess Nate likes my annoying videos, but we've been I
Yeah, I
like
do.
your videos, but you send videos back and forth, and we've been having so much fun with that. And I personally feel on my end that I'm ready for my voice to be heard. I live alone in New York. I've lived alone in New York in my Queens apartment, my little cave here for 11 years without a roommate. I mean, alone, that's redundant. And it's been a lot of alone time, and I'm ready to bust out and I'm ready to have my voice heard. And Nate is in Ohio. I don't want to speak for you,
Yep.
but I feel like you need a creative outlet, right?
I need a creative outlet because creative outlets don't exist in the state of Ohio for the most part. They do, but
You are
it's
creating one, though.
yes, I am. I am
Yes.
creating a little happy place.
Yeah. I want to tell the people what we're doing right now since we're not necessarily focusing on the film industry these days.
Yeah, I work for a big company, but I don't uh, fucking hate every second of it. I just uh, I'm probably not in the best headspace to talk about what I do for a living. Um,
You can say as much or as little as you want.
yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of there somehow. Focus on my writing again.
All right. Okay. That's
that's
fair.
probably not as yeah, probably not as entertaining or enlightening. I will say about Marco Polo's though. Hold
People
on,
don't want entertain. They
I
want
know.
to know the truth. They just want to.
Yeah,
This is just us painting the foundation of this fucking podcast so people know where we're
that's
coming
true.
from. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
But
sorry.
what I will say about the Marco Polo things, what I like more about this is we are actually talking to each other as instead of just one
In real
person
time.
talking for a
Yeah.
really long time and then trying to remember everything to respond to.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Responding. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to take notes. It's true. Yeah.
I feel like I'm actually communicating with you now. Not that we weren't before, it's a weird thing. I right now because I had a back injury, um I'm basically doing like menial administrative work. Like today, I was refilling first aid kits through an entire warehouse. Yeah, it's important. It's so important. I'm helping people. But you get to, I mean,
What? What?
you have your own business,
I
which
was
is
I was basically forced to start my own, to get my own studio and start my own stained glass studio in October. What, this is June. Now we're gonna say it's June. It's June, and I started my own stained glass studio, and it wasn't something I was ready for or financially or mentally prepared for, but I'm doing it, and I still feel like I have a little toe in the waters of the film industry, but
yeah.
I'm a New Yorker, so I have to keep all my options open. So that's the short version of my story. But Moving forward, DeTolvo Glass Studio will become a sponsor of this podcast that you will regularly hear about. Ta-da!
Oh my gosh. I
What?
will gladly speak about
You think DeTolvo Glass
all
Studio
of the
didn't
wonder.
pay for some of this shit? The stickers? Oh, there were
Oh,
stickers.
yes.
We have stickers. Give me $1. I'll mail you one right now.
The first subscriber will get a free sticker. It's going to be like my fucking brother or something.
That's fine. That's great.
No, like the first subscriber that's a non-relative.
Film industry titles. So, Nate, go. What did you do? You were screenwriter. Go ahead. Go.
In the film industry,
Acting.
yes. Well,
Don't make me
yes,
list
I
it
was.
all for you. I'm not
I
your
was.
agent.
When anybody ever asks, I always say mostly background, but I did. I did a few independent films. I don't think any of them are even available to see. Um, and another ex mutual friend of ours um, had a friend named Lisa who gave me a line
This
in
is
a web
not
series.
none of this is a title
Huh?
of what you did. Just say you were an actor and a
Yes,
background actor and a blah
actor
blah.
background.
Don't bring other people into
Yes.
it.
Oh,
Just say your
oh.
title. What you fucking This is your resume, dude. Well, you know, this
Yes.
person gave me some popcorn once and like, come on.
Oh no, that I was gonna say they gave me a line in a web series that got me into the Screen Actors Guild.
Then say you're a SAG actor, bitch.
Yes, I'm a retired SAG actor.
Nate is SAG. I'm not SAG.
Yes, I tried so
God.
hard to
For fuck's
find
sake.
you SAG stuff. I know,
I have
know.
2 out of 3 waivers, and the Tracy's out there don't know what
Oh,
that means, and we'll go into that in another episode. And it's
yeah,
stupid, and
that
it's not worth
entire
bringing up. Yeah.
that entire
But anyway,
bullshit.
no, I
Yeah,
don't want to pull this away
yeah, I
from
got you.
you.
Yes,
Nate, you are a SAG actor.
yes.
What else? You're a screenwriter. Come on.
Background, yeah,
Okay. Guess
yeah.
your podcast is not the. It's not
Oh, I
the
know.
place to be like. This is the place where actually
Try
you
my
toot
best
our
to.
own horn.
I think it's just been so long since I've tooted my own horn. I'm out of practice. Yeah,
Same, but isn't that why we're doing this?
because I used to do video auditions all the time, and like
Yeah.
I would just be a bam, 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 like.
That's what it was.
And now I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Now, why don't we just lay our imposter syndrome out right on the first pilot episode? Like, hi, everybody. Imposter
Yeah.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Because, Lord knows.
I'm
we all
so
got it.
glad. I'm so glad that's not the name of the podcast. It depends on how well this goes. Yeah. We'll be recording that podcast in a couple of months.
Actually, that'd be okay. That's an imposter syndrome. That's a great. I'm being all Virgo and I'm making notes. Imposter syndrome. That's a whole episode. Oh, are you kidding? Everybody's got it. Okay. Boom. Great.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you're so excited about something that's kind of depressing.
But it's so universal, and we
yeah.
have to normalize it. We have to normalize that. Anyway, okay. Let's edit this out.
I actually do appreciate you keeping it on track because I would be blathering about, I don't know, trains or the weather or something right now.
Like Tom Waits, trains and the weather. Anyway, we're both a little Libra, but I got a lot of Virgo in my chart, so I'm ready to make notes. Anyway, so where we were, film industry titles.
Yes. I think that's it. Actor.
Okay.
SAG actor, background actor, screenwriter. Yes. So what about you? Oh, okay. So I have to name it, and you're just like,
This is what I hate because
fair.
I'm
Fair.
not good at anything, but I've done a lot of things.
That's exactly what I just went through, and you're just like, what? That's it? You can't just go blah 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 blah.
So I am not SAG. I have 2 out of 3 waivers. we'll go into an explanation for it's not important. Anyway, I am a non-union background actor. I trained in stunts. I have done special ability. I've done PA work. I've done script supervisor stuff. I've held a lot of boom mics in my day. I've driven a lot of box trucks.
Good God.
Okay, PA work. I've done COVID PA. I've done COVID testing on set. I think I did some AD work on some indie films. I think that's right.
Yeah, it's hard to come up with stuff, isn't it?
I think that
Yeah, because you did special effects makeup though, didn't you?
Oh shit! I've done wardrobe and I've done makeup and I've done special effects. Right. All right. I've done special effects makeup and I'm probably gonna do more. Actually, I cannot say that I'm retired because I'm about to do some special effects. Like this guy is gonna be beat really up and I have to give him a lot of bruises, and so I've done a lot of special effects horror stuff, and that extends from my stunt training. And okay, so how's that? That's something.
Yeah, that's
right?
great. You could run your own studio at this point.
Oh, nobody. No. If only.
Yeah,
I'd like to.
I know. We could all use a couple $1,000,000.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, moving forward in this podcast, we are, for those of you who don't know us, we're going to use a lot of New York City centric terms and some film terminology. We're going to try to explain the film terminology. But yeah, it's going to be very film and New York City centric. So if that's not for you, then bye.
Yeah, it could be explaining it to my mother too, because
that's fun. She's gonna be a guest, by the way, everybody. She's gonna be a
absolutely.
guest. And we're not trying to exclude you if you don't know what the hell we're talking about. We want you to learn, and so we will explain it to you because Nate's mom needs to know.
Yeah, she does.
And so do you.
Because believe it or not, she doesn't know everything.
Right, exactly. Yeah, she's going to be.
She thinks she does, but she definitely doesn't. Yeah. Yeah.
And this pilot is probably like shit as far as audio and sound. But we're going to improve. We're learning.
Yeah. Please send us your notes and we might read them.
Send us your notes.
If you don't like the way that we look or sound, please send us lights and microphones.
The way that we can look to some degree. Yeah, we're hoping to improve this.
And, I live in a world of mashed potatoes, apparently.
Yeah, I'm in a green Fraggle cave, and you're in a mashed potato world. Is that fair? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in like a green chiaroscuro world, and you're like mashed potato land.
I do feel like just Muppets will come up around you at any point.
I'm fine with that. I am a Gen X Jim Henson person. We'll go into that many episodes later.
Yeah.
What did I forget, Nate? For our pilot episode,
I don't
know. For those who don't know us, they don't know what the hell this is about. I'm cursing a lot. I'm New York centric. I'm gonna curse. I go by an Italian last name. Yeah, we have exactly that.
That is staying on the podcast.
Nope. Strike that. Redact that. We have a Instagram account that I started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely want to edit that because it's very important that, we have an Instagram account.
We're going to put this on Spotify and YouTube once it's edited.
YouTube. Hooray. So that's,
we did it.
We did? Yes. Oh, God.
That's the pilot. Welcome to Holding.
Yes, welcome to Holding. Yay.
You get to go pee or get a cup of coffee or whatever you do once you've sat in Holding for an hour.
Yeah, and then somebody will try to strike up a conversation with you that you don't want to talk to, and then the one
That wasn't
person that
us.
you the one person that you do want to talk to that seems interesting that says something really cool immediately starts reading something so you can't,
Yeah. Yep.
the archaeologist. I will.
What? Oh,
Oh,
this is very specific. Oh God.
yes. Yeah, I befriended an
I think this
archaeologist
needs to go
and
into another episode. This. Okay.
remember the archaeologist
Wow.
uh
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay, everybody.
I okay. Is that how we just wave and say no more? I don't know.
We say that's a wrap. What do we
Yes.
say? Check the gate. That's a wrap.
Check the gate.
Background out.
Background to holding. Oh,
No.
background step out.
No, that's what we do when we
No?
have a guest. And we're
Oh yeah.
segueing. That's a wrap for background.
That's a wrap for background. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we gotta stand in line and have them check our
Wait for
I-9s
them to
again.
arrive. Oh, you sag, motherfucker. I don't even want to hear it from you.
Well, that's true, yeah. I paid so
Nate's
much
line
more
was
when
so
I
much
did that.
shorter than mine.
Yes. But I was non-union for 5 years, so I mean,
I mean,
it's not that I
okay,
didn't
all
do
right.
it.
I'm not saying you didn't pay your dues before you had to pay your SAG dues. You know.
Yeah, I know. 200 goddamn bucks a year still, and I don't even do it
Yeah,
anymore.
I know it's a lot.
And we're striking.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a wrap. Ah,
bye.
bye. Yeah.